ADRIFT is really something that is meant for the wanderers and the dreamers and the people that think just a bit differently. It's an environment and an experience that I want to create that is very social, very memorable, very light and fun at the same time. It's created from my experience over the years of 20+ years of cooking and having traveled all throughout the world. It's little glimpses of that, little snapshots that I brought into play into this concept. So the food at ADRIFT is really meant to be playful, it's meant to be explorative. We're utilizing ingredients both locally as well as from California or America. It's that blending of those type of ingredients plus our experience through the years that have crafted a really phenomenal experience. As my former chef Charlie Trotter used to say, let your palate be your guide. Well, I think your palate needs to be your guide, and I always use that as part of my takeaway with cooking. But when you're out and you're experiencing, whether you're at a dinner at a great restaurant or you're traveling and you're in a new culture, in a new country, you've never had that type of food before, it's that curiosity that leads you to great things. There's a few dishes that I just am incredibly excited about here at ADRIFT. One is our version of a crab melt. And what we're doing is we have Alaskan king crab is paired up with pimento cheese on an incredibly unctuous piece of bread with a little bit of some pickles that we've made. And just the flavors alone are phenomenal. It turns the idea of a crab melt on its head. And that is a perfect example of ADRIFT, of how we take a typical dish like a crab melt and make it totally different.
This is the 5th project I've done with David, and we don't just want to do a carbon copy of what we've previously done. So it's the classic style of drink that I like to make, nothing too crazy, but really also wanted to utilize, it's hot out here, it's humid out here, so we wanted to work on definitely like the fresh, vibrant side of things and utilize some of the local produce. We're putting a penicillin on the menu, and then a couple of, I've been really having a lot of fun with Japanese whiskies over in New York, so there's a couple of drinks that we're doing utilizing some Japanese whiskey, more on the stirred side of things, because I really don't want to overcomplicate, overpower the delicate nature of the Japanese whiskey. But there's a couple of stirred whiskey and very old-fashioned Negroni type things on the menu using some different types of Japanese whiskey.